After you get your expression, like we did here, you can actually evaluate the expression if you know a value for your letter. So if we called m by a value, perhaps we would go m is equal to 2. If we substituted 2 everywhere that we saw an m in these phrases, we actually could get a value for this equation. We could make the expression into an equation, because if we substituted the 2 in there, we could actually figure out a value. So we could evaluate this by doing a substitution step. Let me take this off. I'll show you how this one works. So if we rewrote this as 2 to the 5th power, we substituted our m for 2, we could actually go 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. And 16 times 2 is equal to 32. We have evaluated and made it into an equation because we then added the equal sign to this. Here we could do 1/3 times 2 cubed. That's what this says. We substituted the 2 where we saw the m. And now we have to do our powers before we do multiplication. So 2 times 2, this would be 1/3 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So we have 8, 1/3 times 8. Let's put our 8 into a fraction. And now we have 8/3. It's an improper fraction that we could solve. 3 divides into 8 2 whole times with 2/3 left over. We have now evaluated the expression. 30 minus 2. We've substituted. Now we can solve this equation. 28. 6m squared. So this is going to go, these are all arrowed out. 6 times 2 squared. We have to do our exponent first. So this is just, we're going to copy this over, times 2 times 2 is 4. 6 times 4 is 24. We have evaluated the equation. Substitute our 2 for the m, 2/63, and that's in lowest terms. And the last one we have is m minus 2, I'm sorry, 4 minus m is 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. We have just evaluated our expression.